welcome to another beautiful episode of Discussion on the Couch. And on today's topic, we are going to discuss, does a guy really have to cater for his woman, even when they are not married? Joining me on the topic for today, I have here with me the most beautiful, sexy, classy, gorgeous Ohemaa Papa.
Thank you, darling.
Welcome to the show, Ohemaa.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm well. Yourself?
How was your weekend?
Not bad.
Okay. So today, on the topic, let me ask you, do you think it's necessary for a guy to cater for his woman even when they are not married? Like, it doesn't happen. Is it real? Is he okay?
There's some level to which a guy can,
Okay.
support his woman.
Okay.
Because obviously no guy wants to see his lady struggling.
No.
Maybe with rent or with
Bills.
money to fix bills, money to fix her
Fees.
hair or something. Buy some bone straight. So I think
The most important aspect of it all.
yes, I think there's some extent to it. But you as a lady too, you have to be a bit considerate.
Okay.
Right now, a lot of this pepper them gang thing. Most of the time, maybe the lady is unemployed.
Okay.
The guy is now, struggling or something. It
Let
puts
me,
a lot of pressure on the guy.
yeah, let me add up something here. I feel like it is not obligatory for a man to be taking care of his woman,
Sure.
even when they are not married. Even in marriage, it's not too much.
Really?
No, it's not too much because you see, if you love someone, you're supposed to understand the person. Okay, you talked about bone straight hair.
Yeah.
You are asking your guy to buy bone straight, which is about 4,000 to 5,000 Ghana cedis, and you know the amount of income the guy earns, and you're asking for a bone straight hair. Like, sister, are you okay?
That's why I said the ladies have to be considerate.
Yeah.
In the sense that you should know how much a guy earns, if not the exact amount, at least you know the job he does,
You
if he can afford it or not.
concerning how much a guy earns, there are some men that they earn more than the girl knows.
Yeah, exactly.
You can
That's
be having
true.
a guy who earns maybe 2,000 Ghana cedis a month, but in your eyes, he earns 500 cedis a month. So if that guy is trying to tell you that, oh baby, I earn 500 cedis a month, how sure are you that he's telling you the truth? So the only thing you have in your mind, the perception is that my man earns 500 cedis a month, so there is no way I can ask him something which is more than what he earns. Not knowing he has more than what he earns, and he's putting it somewhere else, either spending it on other unnecessary stuffs or other ladies.
Yeah.
That is where we ladies become vulnerable on that aspect.
Yeah.
Because you feel like, okay, let me understand my man. He doesn't have this. This is how much he earns. I cannot put pressure on him. But this is the same guy who told you he earns 500 Ghana cedis. But every weekend he's going out with his friends and all the bills are on him. Bloomberg, name it.
Every understanding woman
Okay.
should be able to like sit down with her man and go like, oh, if you can afford, if I'm asking for something and you can afford it, just be like straightforward with me. And I don't think a guy is obligated to like support the woman. No, it
No,
should be hand go hand come.
Yeah. The guy is not obligated to feed her or
Yeah, no,
keep,
not at all.
but he is only obligated to support.
Yeah, exactly.
You can only support.
Yeah.
And because of that kind of issue, so now most young girls of today, they are very lazy. Most of them are
They
lazy
don't
because they
work.
feel like, no, my man gives me everything I want. Why should I do something to support his income? No, I wouldn't do it, because if I am to ask for 10,000 Ghana cedis every week and he can afford it to me, why should I work? That is where we find most girls calling themselves slave
But I
queens.
don't think that's realistic.
I don't know how to call such girls, but let me keep that word
I feel
somewhere.
that kind of lifestyle is not realistic. Because if you want to end up with this guy, you're always asking for bone straight, this, that. It's not realistic.
It's pressure. You see, you may be having a female friend. She drives a Range Rover. Looking at who she is, how she dresses, the kind of caliber she portrays.
If you want to sit in
And
Range Rover.
you know that, no, I'm more prettier than this girl.
Yeah.
Why is she having more than I have? But you know that your man cannot afford the expensive lifestyle that lady is
But then
actually
again, how do
portraying.
you know it was a man that bought it for her?
Because they make you think that it was a man that bought it for. That is why now every lady thinks before a woman can stand up on her own, it is a man's support. There are so many women out there who are doing so much work for themselves that
Yeah.
no man have even a penny in their income to support them. No man is doing that. It's all by themselves. But because we've gotten the perception that as long as a young girl like you from 20s and above, you drive your own cars, you have your money, you have your own business, it's a man that is supporting you.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have that kind of mindset. And the men, you should also know that you, in as much as you are trying to support your woman, you should give, when you give a woman money, let her know that, baby, this is what I can afford. I can support you with this. So try to do something with it. Do not depend on me. What if, okay, the man keeps giving you 1,000 cedis every week.
Yeah.
This week things didn't go well for him at his workplace.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Are you going to sleep hungry? Are you going to starve?
Yeah.
So
that's why you should have your own thing going
you
on.
You have to, and I don't really blame the girls too much too.
Why?
Okay, let me tell you why I don't blame them. First and foremost, if a man is giving you money, he doesn't complain, or he doesn't tell you that I didn't get it on a silver platter. So you have to know how to manage this money. You have to know how to use the money. You have to establish yourself. I want you to establish yourself. So when it happens like that, even when the man does not have, you the lady, you come in to support. That is why you become the backbone of the man. You don't always have to let a man be providing for you. When a man provides for you each and every time, he wouldn't respect you.
It's not always the case, but you have a point.
Oh yes.
Because I think some men too, they're obsessed with their women not doing anything at all, just being a housewife.
I have a friend like that.
Okay.
He feels like his girlfriend shouldn't cook, wash, do anything. He'll provide everything. To him, he's okay. Because he feels like he has the money and the financial support for the lady. So he doesn't want his woman to stress. You see, yeah, if the understanding is there, that I always say something that love is not always enough. You can't tell me you love me when you don't understand me. If someone loves you, they are supposed to understand you.
Yeah.
If they love you and they don't understand you, my dear, they are faking it. It's not love. There is no love without understanding. And understanding is even bigger than love. So people shouldn't confuse themselves.
But there can be love without understanding.
It doesn't happen like that.
But you have strong feelings for this person.
Okay, so you see, feelings can be interrupted.
How?
Yes. I may be having strong feelings for somebody, but then he doesn't understand me. He doesn't give me the affection that I'm looking for. He's not always there for me. He doesn't support me emotionally. He's stressing me out. But I love him. I have feelings for him. Someone else is giving me that thing I'm looking for. At some point,
you get tired.
Yes, you get tired.
That's true.
If you keep pushing me away, a time will come where I'll leave. A time will come where I'll just get fed up. I'll just stop complaining. Stop saying that this is what I need. You see, you can't always be telling a man what you need. If a man loves you and understands, he should be able to figure out what you're lacking. Then they bring in their support to you.
And same as the woman.
Same as the woman.
Because
I'm not just just backlashing only the men, but then the woman should also know that if you are dating a woman and you feel like she's not doing what you want, she's not giving you the understanding that you are looking for, and she keeps giving you ups and downs, and someone else is giving all that, sometimes you have to think twice. It's not as if you really want to, but then, my dear, your comfortability, your happiness, where like I'm comfortable here.
I think we are drifting away from the topic now.
Because this topic is like it's a whole bag on its own. You understand?
That's true.
So you see,
But I think nowadays things are tough. So
very
ladies should be women of their own, be independent, and not put all their burdens on a man.
That's what I was saying.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that. You see, if you're a man and you're supporting your woman, if you give her something, if you give her money, let her know that you didn't get it on a silver platter. So she should be able to manage it wisely. A matured woman or a sensible woman will know how to keep her home, manage money, and not misuse it all because she likes the kind of stuff her friends are wearing, what her friends are buying. She should be matured and sensible enough to know that her man didn't get the money on a silver platter. So when she's using it, she should learn how to save.
Yeah.
A man cannot always be there for you.
It's not all men, please.
That's why I said not all the time. But you see, how many men, like on the rate of 100%, how many men are faithful or are trustworthy? Ohemaa, you can't defend them.
Really? No, don't say that. I've met a lot, and I know a lot of men that are trustworthy.
Hey, how many men have you met?
That's aside. That's aside.
Okay.
I think there are great guys out there. We shouldn't just generalize and say, oh, all men are not faithful or not
I
trustworthy.
didn't say all of them, but I'm like, on the scale of 100%, how many of them are trustworthy?
Usually what happens is because we amplify the bad ones more. Like
because
bad
we beat
marriages.
the bad ones more.
We don't talk about the good ones more. That's why it feels like there
Because
are more
anytime
guys
you want
that
to talk about the
cheat and all
good
that.
ones, then the bad ones just pop up in your mind and you just put the good ones aside.
I talking from experience.
Oh no, I'm telling the truth. It happens on a general note.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So your own boyfriend, I saying
You
he's
didn't
part.
ask me whether I'm dating or not.
Okay, let me ask. Are you dating?
Yes, I am.
So your own boyfriend, is he part of the 90% or the 1% that are faithful?
Should I even answer this question? Okay. On the scale
He's
of 100%,
watching you.
I know, but on the scale of 100%, I'll give him 70.
70%?
Yes, I'll give him 70. I have to give him 70. I can't give more than 100 to him now. Because in as much as I may be in love with him or I trust him or other stuff, there are certain things he does that I don't know. So you see, you cannot fully trust a man with everything. There are certain aspects I don't trust him on, and that is my personal
Like
issue.
what aspect?
What kind of aspect? Okay, let me say
Like say he's going behind your back.
no.
Or with money issues, he's not straightforward.
It's not about money issues or going behind my back or something. But you see, it's not everything a man will be allowed to tell you. And if you have to talk about it, they'll be like, I want to handle it on my own. Okay. If you keep keeping me in the dark that you handle it on your own, what are you trying to tell me? What kind of impression are you trying to create in my mind?
I think men are not as vocal as ladies.
Men are not as vocal as ladies, but you can't call me
For
your
ladies,
partner.
we want to talk
The
about
thing is,
everything.
you can't call me your partner and keep keeping me in the dark.
Okay.
It doesn't happen like that. If I am your partner, we should be able to share things between us, settle whether every barrier that comes between us. You cannot always be keeping me in the dark. What kind of a partner am I?
We'll jump right into the next topic.
Okay.
Which is, can a financially stable woman be respectful to the husband?
This question.
That's a question to you. Because right now, girls are really chasing the bag. Like, so many ladies are work.
But right now, it's like the way women we want money.
Yeah,
It's
the
serious,
competition is tight.
It's serious. It's really serious.
So
right now,
people think that once you are like independent, you don't need a man, so you won't respect a man.
So you see, if you come to Ghana, for instance, in our economical system, you get to realize that most of these high-rated women in politics and on social media, like entrepreneurs, most of them are either divorced or single. Yes.
Why?
Most
Why?
of them are either
Do you have
divorced
any statistics to
or
support
single.
that?
Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to use someone for example. Okay.
Without
but-
mentioning their name.
Yes, but there's this particular person, she's in the media that I know. She is single, but she's doing so much work for herself.
Okay.
She's doing so much work for herself. So somebody like that, if she should get married right now, what is it she hasn't seen? Like what? She has seen
But is it
everything.
truly about that? Is it about?
It depends on the kind of mindset the woman has and the kind of attitude the man portrays to her. Because before a woman will start treating a man or start going wayward between she and her man, it depends on how the man start treating her. Because a woman start to treat a man nicely, expecting that you also treat me the same way I'm treating you. But if you start messing up, that is when she also starts to mess up.
I think women are more like mirrors.
Yes,
Whatever
and no, women
you show
always
them.
pamper men.
Yeah.
Every woman is like a mother. We treat men like how we would treat our children.
Yeah.
But then if I'm treating you like that, you're not giving me the same energy back. Well, what can you already, whatever you want to give me, I have it. So you can't show me what to do. But then I have to respect you because no matter how wealthy I am, no matter how educated I am, a man is the head of the family. So a woman should know that no matter how wealthy they are, their husbands are the head of the family.
Back in the day, men used to provide women with everything.
Everything.
They'll go to work, bring back the money, provide for the house.
But
women
now,
were just supposed to like cook, take care of the family,
and
that's
the kids,
it.
taking off pampers,
Yeah.
bathing kids, taking them to school.
So
but
then
we are
that's
in a
how come
century-
they need men.
But we are in a century where right now, if a man can buy a Range Rover, a woman can buy twice that Range Rover.
Yeah.
So you see, she's not sitting idle for the man to always provide for her. She's not doing that. But then if you want a woman to respect you, respect yourself. If you respect yourself, she'll respect you.
So in this day and age where we spend like tons of hours at work, say you leave the house at 8, you get back home by 7. Wow, you're tired.
Yeah.
Would you still want to like prepare a full-blown meal for your husband?
Okay, me for instance, I wouldn't want to get married where I'll be having a house help. I wouldn't do that.
Wow.
But then if my job and my family can't, like, if my job is coming in between my husband and I'll quit my job.
Really?
I'll quit my job.
I don't think that's realistic.
I'm serious. I'll quit my job.
Because you have your own dreams and aspirations.
Yes. So this is why I'll quit my job. If
why?
the man is giving me the kind of authority, the kind of respect I am looking for, the kind of attention, affection, the kind of support I'm looking for, and I have to quit my job for him, I'll do it. But then if you're not giving me that same energy, don't expect me to quit my job for you.
No. Why would you quit your job for a man?
I can quit my job for a man if the man is being real with me.
Back to the question, please.
Okay.
Would you cook a full-blown
I'll
meal for your
cook.
husband? Fresh. He wants to eat fresh. Not
7
stew,
p.m. I'm tired.
fridge
Like,
meal.
you know, men can be very annoying sometimes, but you have to do it because automatically he's like a child to you. You understand? So you have to, how you treat your child when the baby is hungry, even at 1 a.m. You have to.
But
wake
you're
up.
tired, though. Remember, you're tired.
Do you know how
Long
many
day.
women? You know how many mothers get tired, but day in and day out they make sure they prepare food for their
Oh,
kids,
that's
even
true.
at 1 a.m. So the same applies to a husband. You see, you have to nurture men. You have to treat them like us sometimes. So I have to cook, even if I'm tired. You have to do it. You have to do it so that he doesn't get the attention he's lacking home from another woman.
Okay. But, you know, if you brought that, then let me ask you. Because a woman can cook, clean, do everything, and you still go out.
You see, men, eh?
So,
Men,
I don't think it's a guarantee that he's going to stay.
You see, most men are very complicated. You see, so I always ask
They
myself.
say we are complicated.
No, women are not complicated. It's men. I always ask this question, like, what do men really want? Because I don't know what they want. I don't know what a man wants. I don't know how to keep a man. Like, you do everything, you feel like, oh my God, I'm keeping my man.
Yeah.
But you just go and realize that no, he's cheating on you. Like, he has other girls. Like, what is it they have that I don't have? What is it they are doing for you that I'm not doing for you? Like, what is it they are doing I'm not doing? So if you think there is something other women are doing to you that I'm not doing, if you love me, you respect me, you will tell me that I want you to do this, and that. If I don't do that, is when if you want to go out, fine. I'll respect that. But don't expect me to be doing everything all of them are doing and you still cheat on me. Like, are you serious? So, Ohemaa, let me just quickly get back to that same question. I want to ask you. Will you cook for your husband after a hard day work? You return home with this Accra traffic, the stress. You return home like 7 p.m., 8, and baby, I'm hungry. Like, are you serious? I want to eat something. Like,
for me, I'm a freak for planning ahead.
Okay.
So if I know I'll get home late, I think I'll put measures in place to like have his food already cooked down.
Okay.
So I'll go like, if he calls, he's hungry and I'm not yet home, I'll go like, oh, I've already put something.
What if he tells you that, I know there is food, but I want you to come back home and heat it for me? You see,
When there's a microwave.
Yes, some men can really decide to stress you out.
I hope I don't end up with a man like that. Because then it wouldn't make sense.
Okay, Ohemaa just said she hopes she doesn't end up with a man like that. On this note, this is where we end the discussion on the couch for today's episode. Catch you same time next week. It's a bye-bye.